Man, I could really use some up, guys.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Detour podcast. Welcome to episode 2 of the Detour podcast. Last time we had a pretty good time. I think, are we getting feedback? I think our headphones are too loud. I'm going to turn those down.
Yeah.
What? Oh yeah, you know what happened? I turned them up earlier for audio testing. Anyway, welcome back. This is the Detour podcast. In case you have never been,
on this ride.
Yeah, in case you've never listened to before, which most of you have, probably, because I only advertise it in one place, but, it's a podcast featuring me, Tyler,
Max. Skyler.
Yeah.
JCC English.
1510.
No one cares about the numbers, Skyler.
I think my computer is this. I'm pretty sure my computer programming class, which is also a college class, has the same number at the end of it.
It's probably for the level that it's at. I don't know.
Oh, level 1510.
Yeah.
What a beast. What does this do?
I'm not in JCC English. I dropped out.
Why?
Because I didn't want to be in it.
Because JCC English is hard,
Yeah.
and I'm not part of it either because he's in my class.
Yeah.
And it's actually really boring.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in it.
I bet it would be lit if
Wait,
you were
are you
it,
in an
though.
English class?
Yeah, I'm in an English class. I would have been in JC English if I didn't take computer programming, but I'm pretty sure it conflicts with computer programming. I'd only be able to do computer programming every other day, which would just be no. I don't want.
So what are you in?
English 11.
Oh, so
Yeah, just no
okay.
JCC.
I thought you were saying that you weren't in English 11.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
So yeah.
Okay, so
I guess we'll start off, since we started off the last episode with how was your summer. My chair is so squeaky, that's gonna be annoying. I guess we'll start off this podcast with how has school been going?
well, it's been okay.
Yeah.
School can only be as good as school can be.
Second week of school and you already sound depressed.
I've been depressed since the first day, dude. I hate
I've been depressed since I heard I had to go back.
Oh, that's great.
I've been depressed since I've heard
School's
about
amazing.
school, so
School's great.
Algebra 2 has been pretty fun.
Well,
It
we
has
haven't
been
really
fun.
learned anything
I know.
yet, so that's probably
It's
why.
probably
It's really
lit,
easy
though.
so far, because it's just all review. But, yeah.
Okay, so the iPhone X.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, I haven't. Actually, I haven't.
Have you not seen it?
I know nothing about the new iPhones.
Okay, I guess I'll load up a thing for you just to show you what the iPhone X looks like.
I don't
You showed
even
me
know
that
what it
meme,
looks
so I
like,
expect it
just
to
know
look
what
just
it
like the
is.
iPhone 7. The meme you showed me.
I don't remember the image.
It was like iPhone 8, and it was like, and then it showed a picture of iPhone 7, and it's like gotcha or something, like trying to say that they're the exact same.
That's what it looks like there. That's the iPhone X.
Okay, I don't like it.
Yeah, so I don't really like the style of it either.
have went with like an infinite display.
Yeah, but that's not Apple. That's not how they do stuff, you know?
Apple is
Yeah, Apple
interesting
sucks.
that way.
Yeah.
Pay an extra $100 and you can get the rest of the screen. That bar at the top is really ugly.
Yeah, it is. When I first saw the renders of what it was going to look like, because everything is leaked, right? That's mainly one of
Yeah.
the reasons why I don't like this, is because I knew everything about it, and I wasn't impressed. And I was hoping that they would include some feature like they did with the 6S, which had 3D touch on it. That was cool. But they didn't include anything that nobody knew about.
Well, like I watched
Everything was leaked.
maybe 2 of Marquise's videos,
Mhm.
like towards the beginning of when he started releasing iPhone 8 rumor videos,
Mhm.
and like he's made like 50 since then, and I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna watch any of these.
hmm
So I just waited for the announcements.
Yeah. But yeah, not too impressed with it.
It doesn't really look like an iPhone anymore with the iPhone X. Like, honestly, it just doesn't look...
I'm okay with it not looking like an iPhone, because the classic iPhone design, which currently is the iPhone 7 design, it's old. It's 3 years old now. So
Sure.
like,
The iPhone 7 home button. It's terrible.
why?
It's not satisfying to click like a normal iPhone button.
Oh, I like
It's
it.
true. It did take a little getting used to for me.
I
You know,
like it.
It's annoying.
Just how.
Obviously, I'm not using it on the daily. I use an iPhone SE, which has the classic home button, but I still like the iPhone.
The thing I
7
liked
home
most about the button on here was that it could you could change like the.
I think it should have the functionality
Oh.
to be able to do that, and there should be an option that will allow you to actually push it in. So like maybe you select a certain option and there's a plate under the button and it slides out.
Mm.
But I mean
Mm.
that's got to be pretty advanced.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds not Apple at all.
So is the home button integrated into the screen or?
Okay, this is horrible. I don't know why they included this because it's so stupid. The home button is swiping up. There's no home button. It's a swipe up.
Wait, so how do you get to your home screen?
Swipe up.
That sounds dumb.
Right? Okay, here's the thing.
Okay.
They included a 3D touch in the 6S. So literally what you could do, there's always a line down here. It's not illustrated in this, but there's always a line down there. Maybe not always, not on the home screen, but like on in any app, right? To just indicate that you have to swipe up. The control center is now in the top right. You swipe down from the top right.
Why?
And so the 3D touch, they could have they didn't need to leave the line in there. They could have just had like a little section where you could 3D touch at the bottom in any app, and that brings you home. Because that would have been way easier, and it wouldn't have messed up the control center. It wouldn't have messed you up in any apps where you have to swipe up or anything like that. It's just a stupid design.
So when they betaed this, was it running iOS 11? Or
They
didn't release a
they
video?
don't beta their phones.
What?
No.
Okay, so anyway, what I was saying, you know how many times I'm probably going, like if I get the iPhone X,
Don't.
you know how shut up. You know how many times I'm probably gonna accidentally swipe up to like
Control
open
To get
the
the
center?
control center, yeah. And you'll get used to it, but it's still really annoying. to
It's
get
ugly.
used to. It is ugly. Yeah,
I'm not talking about both the software and the
Yeah.
aesthetics of it. They're
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah, pretty dumb.
How much? What's the price?
$1,000 for
Oh
base
my
model.
God,
What's
That's
the base?
nobody can afford
What's
that.
base model memory storage?
Just a sec.
Click,
And do you have any of the other specs?
Yeah, I'll bring up the specs right now. iPhone X. Let's check out what the iPhone X's features are. We'll go to just models, I guess. Models and pricing. Okay, so select this, I guess. Carrier. What carrier would you like, Skylar?
I do straight talk. I purchased the phone.
So Verizon.
No, straight talk. If that's an option.
Well, yeah, but they use Verizon's towers. Okay, so we'll go with Space Gray. Okay, so base model 64 gigs is $1,000, and then
my
if you want
God.
256, it's $149 more at.
Can't you get a
1,249.
256 iPhone 7 for like less than $600?
iPhone 7?
Yeah. Are there 256 gigabyte iPhone 7s?
Yeah, there are. Just let me get.
I'm willing to bet it's less than 800. Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Maybe less than 600.
wasn't the iPhone 7 jet black like $900?
that was sexy. That's such a sexy color.
It was though.
I
Honestly.
know. I don't know why did they take it off of the iPhone X?
On the iPhone X page, they only have Space Gray and the silver listed. So
So, but
Sounds
technically, this is going to actually be the iPhone 9 because of the iPhone SE, right?
yeah,
Okay. I think they should have named it the iPhone X for the 10th iPhone. I
they
think that
did
would've-
name it iPhone 10.
What?
Or wait, are you talking about the 8?
Wait, the iPhone X is the iPhone X the iPhone 8?
It's called the iPhone 10.
Why?
There's iPhone 8, which they released,
Okay.
and there's the iPhone 10.
Okay.
So why
and
is it
what's
the
the,
9?
oh, so the X is supposed to be the 9th? Is it 8?
Technically, it's the 9th. If you actually put in the order, it's something like the 10th. It probably is the 10th by now.
Yeah, but people are going to call it the 9th, right?
No, they're going to call it the 10th.
Because that's
I don't
the
know.
name.
But people call the iPhone 7 the iPhone 7 even though it's actually the iPhone 8 because of the SE.
I don't know. I don't want to research that much. Anyway, You can get 128 gig iPhone 7 for $700, and that's without a contract.
Oh wow, that's a lot more expensive than I imagined it would be.
Well, you said under $700.
I was talking about 256 gig.
Yeah. Here, I'll check that, because that's only in Jet Black, I think. Oh, no, they don't even have it open.
How many gigs is yours?
I'm not sure.
Mine's 128 gig. I love it.
Check it
Mine's
real quick.
16. That's all I need, honestly.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I can't deal with just 16. 16 is horrible.
Really, the only thing I use my phone for is talking to people and watching stuff.
Yeah,
So-
see, I have... Here, let's check how many apps I have right now. I have over 1,500 songs. Over 1,500 songs.
I don't
And
download songs. 28 gigs.
28, yeah.
So
I
32.
have 90 applications at the
32
moment.
gigs.
And 371 photos. Not that many photos. Oh, sorry. I have just under... I have 1,467 songs. So almost 5. Almost 500, but no.
What would...
Oof.
So what are the colors of the iPhone X?
iPhone X, I think, only come in silver and space gray, but I'll check that. Right.
Is that the most expensive of the three phones?
Yeah.
Is that why we're talking about that and not the others?
Yeah, because the iPhone 8 wasn't really that spectacular. It was mainly just... It looks like the iPhone 7. It's got a glass back, so it has wireless charging. It's probably more waterproof than it used to be. I don't know.
More ways
But-
to break the iPhone 8. I had to throw a
Crack the
glass
back,
back on, yeah.
crack the back instead. And what about the iPhone 10?
What about... Oh,
Maybe-
sorry, the new features? Well, it's got that bezel-less.
No. What? I mean, after the X.
What's after it?
I thought you said three released, right?
It's the iPhone 8 and the iPhone 8 Plus.
Oh, okay. Just size?
The iPhone 10 is in the Plus size. Yeah.
Okay, and wait,
Actually, the Plus has the second camera.
the iPhone 10 is the iPhone X Plus?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay. So what are the features of the iPhone X?
So you've got your bezel-less screen, which is brand new for them.
Right.
But it's been done by somebody else for sure.
Oh yeah, it's been done by a ton of people.
Oh,
you
yeah.
had Xiaomi Mix, which pretty much killed it for the first. Just a sec,
Yoink.
find that. Did you see the Xiaomi Mix?
No.
It's such a beautiful phone. I love that one.
It sounds like it runs Android OS, though.
Yeah, it does.
Ugh.
Any phone that's not an iPhone runs Android.
Well, does it?
Yeah,
Doesn't Google have their own OS?
it's Android.
Is
Google runs Android,
That is a beautiful
Oh,
phone.
really? I didn't know that.
so that's
an ugly phone.
I like it.
I
The
don't
only
like
problem
the
is that the camera is on the bottom.
I don't like the rectangular design.
No,
The squared off edges, they're kind of ugly.
Mm.
They are ugly.
they're not squared off.
Well-
They're curved.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It looked like a note, like one of those ugly rectangular Android things.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to find the Xiaomi Mix 2, but it's all just concept still because it like just came out.
If you had the budget, would you still purchase the One Plus right now, or is there a different one you would purchase?
Mm.
Oh.
I mean, if I had the budget, I'd probably try a few phones. I don't know. How much of a budget do I have? Do I have enough of a
Let's say
budget
you
that I
have.
can...
Let's just say you have 800.
800.
Yes.
I think I would pick up a One Plus and then just spend the rest of the money...
Or
5. And just
Oh.
spend the rest of the money on stuff. On other stuff, like
Yeah.
accessories. They have sweet backpacks. One Plus.
do
They
they?
sell backpacks and they're pretty sweet.
Bruh.
Hey, I saw a Calvin Klein pillow yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
That sounds hot.
it was just a pillow with a tag that said Calvin Klein.
Sounds
Hey.
wild.
Yeah, it was intense. It
Hey,
was
guys. You remember the iPhone 1? Oh, yeah.
man.
So beautiful.
So
Have you
beautiful.
seen
It's
the
so majestic.
demonstration video when Steve Jobs released it? When Apple released it?
No.
Any
like,
parts of it?
when they first announced it?
Yeah, when like,
Yeah, I've seen that whole keynote.
I didn't, because I didn't
there were
care.
some pretty funny moments. Steve Jobs
Like when they
was-
showed the...
Steve Jobs was kind of like a savage. Was kind of a savage.
So yeah, One Plus sells backpacks, like travel
Are you
backpacks.
going to show us the picture?
Yeah. So right now they've got this bundle where you can... Oh wait, that's a messenger bag, not the messenger bag. Except on the thumbnail it shows a normal bag. Anyway, they've got this travel backpack which looks pretty dope. What?
You just reminded me of the Zoomies employee. So what's the material?
I don't know.
I might.
We should
I don't
order
know.
one.
I don't know if I would use. I don't know if I would.
We
have
should
that.
order one just to look at
I
it.
don't know.
Put it
Yeah.
up on the wall.
Frame it.
Yeah.
Put the glass case.
With the glass case, yes.
Yes.
Sounds amazing.
Sounds majestic.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, everyone, in advance for all of the squeaky chairs. Yours aren't squeaking at all. Mine is so squeaky. I don't understand why. So yeah,
So
that's
let's
phones.
all right. So let's talk about the Roblox. Okay, so
Roblox. Oh, boy.
Roblox. Okay,
The
So-
fitness gram pacer test is a multi-stage.
that's not what I wanted, but okay.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, but the thing about Roblox, if you don't know what Roblox is, you've either been living under a rock, or you
you're a
haven't.
loser.
You were just or you're a loser. Roblox is this kid game that is
Amazing.
It's not for kids. Come on, man.
it's kind of for kids. Some of it is. Then there's other game modes in it that are like adult only, but it's lit. You know,
I want to play. I wonder if Club Penguin on Roblox is a thing.
I
It's a
bet
club-
it is.
Yeah.
I've seen my little brother play Minecraft on Roblox.
Oh, man.
And you know how I wanted to not live anymore, you know? But like it was so majestic and beautiful that I wanted to play it.
All right, guys. Thanks for that filler while I loaded up our news pages.
Okay.
So
No problem.
I've got three. I've got three articles on my laptop here, and then I've got 5 Twitter moments things that I wanted to look at. But the first thing is, do you guys all remember Harambe?
Why you gotta do that to me, man?
Okay, hear me out. The Cincinnati Zoo just got a new gorilla, and it's their first new gorilla since Harambe died.
Okay.
Wild stuff, right? Let's find out his name.
Are they gonna kill that one too?
It's I don't know how you pronounce this. It's
Spell
either,
it.
Mashindi or Shindy. It's M. It's M Shindy.
Mshindi. Shmundi. Shkandi. Let me see. I didn't see it. Oh yeah, it's Mshindi.
Mashindi.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mashindi is
Maybe
expected
it's
to
John.
be joined by females Chewy and Mara out in the habitat after they are
Where
introduced.
where did that come from? The mask.
29-year-old male gorilla. What?
The mask. Was that a project in some class? Yellow, orange, red.
Oh yeah, that was art class.
What grade?
Eighth grade.
Is that your face?
No, it's just a mold.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Go on about Mashindi here.
Let's see.
it's probably an ugly girl.
So he's 29-year-old male. Explored Gorilla World for the first time Thursday morning.
What's Gorilla World?
I don't know.
It's probably the Cincinnati Zoo's
Exhibit,
version of
yeah.
SeaWorld, but only with gorillas.
What's the average lifespan of a gorilla? You should.
I don't know.
You should look that up.
We're gonna look at the translation of what Mashindi means to English.
Do you know what language it originally
It's
is?
probably-
Swahili. It says.
Swahili.
really?
Swahili.
Yeah, Swahili.
You should look at
Which
the
I
average
didn't even
lifespan
know
of a
is an
gorilla.
actual language.
Because 29 is hell.
does it mean?
Let's see here. Average.
I'm gonna guess like
Did you find out what that means?
Hold on.
I'm gonna guess like 40 something.
Let's find out. 35 to 40 years.
Winner.
Nice.
So they got a gorilla that's gonna die in 6 to 11 years. Nice.
Winner.
Yeah. Nice.
It says winner for me.
But this.
It doesn't matter. They'll kill it before then, anyways.
The is that a picture of Harambe as the gorilla? I think.
Let's see it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Harambe.
I feel like that's the
doesn't every gorilla
maybe
just
all
have
the
her arm?
gorillas look the same, but I feel like that's the picture from all the
You see
memes.
pictures of Harambe running around in the wild.
Oh man, I watched that. We watched that video the other day. Harambe's funeral was lit. Have you both
Oh
seen
yeah,
that video?
yeah.
No, I
It's-
hadn't.
Oh, it's
Oh
like
my
it's like
God.
animated gorillas dancing and a
It's
song
so
playing.
good.
It's
Okay.
I
Okay.
got you, B.
Teen badly hurt after father makes him fight bully. Authorities say a teenage boy in Ohio was hospitalized in intensive care after his father forced him to fight a bully. Cleveland police say the father drove his 16-year-old son to a street corner last week and ordered him to fight a high school classmate who had bullied him. A police report says the teen landed on his head after the other teen picked him up and threw him onto the sidewalk.
We should not be laughing.
No, we shouldn't. This is actually horrible.
I mean,
the report says a doctor who first treated the teen said he had brain bleeding.
Boy!
Court records don't say whether the boy is still in the hospital. He probably is.
I
brain bleeding is pretty bad.
I don't disagree with the father's choice. Forcing his
Boy,
son
you're
to
gonna
fight.
go fight this boy.
However, if I were the father of a child that was getting bullied,
Mhm.
I would probably show the kid how to fight first.
Yeah.
And then force him to fight.
An arrest warrant has been issued for the boy's father, 35-year-old,
On what grounds? What did he do that was illegal?
on a felony child endangering charge. Child endangering. So yeah, that's news article number 2.
Stop humping the air.
I broke a chair earlier here.
Did
You
you?
didn't
Yeah.
break the chair.
That chair over there. I was
It's
leaning
the same
back
chair
in
we
it.
broke last time.
I was leaning back in it and it snapped and a magnet fell out and it was scary.
Yeah.
I have a
Magnets are pretty scary.
I have a question. Are we gonna make merch soon?
Hey, I'm gonna get a hoodie that has Alexander the Great on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds dope.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it seems a little early still for merch.
Think so?
Yeah.
I've got one person who said she'll buy it.
Is that Brooke?
Is it Brooke?
Yeah. I
Wow.
don't know why. but-
Why?
I don't know. But anyway, merch will be coming eventually. We're not.
Why would she buy our merch?
She says it's a
She
cool
hates
logo,
me. She
so-
hates me.
What's the logo
Since-
you have in mind?
Don't you have?
Haven't we showed
You've
you it?
seen
Oh,
it.
the Detour logo. Oh, I didn't know what you were going to put on the shirt though.
Oh yeah, it'd be the Detour logo.
I feel like I'm singing this chair.
You all right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be the stripes. It would be just the
There's
orange
just the
letters on a
Detour.
black
I
t-shirt.
think the T looks weird.
What if
The
we just
T?
got yellow
Yeah.
and black?
Why? It's a
I don't know.
T.
I think it's like because of the arrow, the T's higher than all the others. Is it?
No,
Oh,
definitely
you lowered
not.
the font size.
Let me see it.
You lowered the font size of the. You lowered the font of. You lowered the size of just the T so it would match the height of the others.
No,
But it's on top of an arrow. There's an arrow under it.
right, but all the
All
Okay.
the okay. I
all the
understand,
letters
I
are on the
understand, I
same.
understand.
First, the letters
Yeah,
were
yeah. I
typed
thought
out,
you
and
did.
then
I
I
thought
drew
you
the
did.
arrow on
Yeah,
top.
I
of
thought you
it.
did something else.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah. Anyway, okay. So since we're on the website, we got some questions or a question.
Yeah.
On my Snapchat story, I put out, "Hey, we're recording a podcast. Tell us what you want us to talk about, or some questions you'd like us to answer." So we did get one entry from John Cena.
Oh my god.
Where are you going?
To get my phone.
Okay, why?
Hey.
Making an executive decision
Hey.
to grab my phone.
All right.
Hey, can you do me a favor and
Yeah, just plug it into that
plug
one.
my phone in, please? It's at 8% or 6%, whichever one.
If you
comes
need more
first.
plugs, there's some over here. So let's check out John. Or I guess we'll wait until
Are you having trouble?
Skyler's done plugging in the stuff. Max, what do you think of the new audio setup? By the way, we got a new microphone, not two new microphones. We got one new microphone. It's the same one as the other one, so it's much better quality because last time we were using just a normal camera, like a camera microphone to record, but now we have two professional. Not really professional,
They're
but like
Ivy League.
they're much better.
Ivy League microphones. Yeah, I
Come
bought
on.
this microphone from Harvard.
And we also got another boom arm, which you guys don't see, but we got another boom arm.
Maybe
for that
some
one.
other time you'll get to see it.
Yeah, eventually we want to do video. Probably not soon, because we don't really have capabilities for that yet, but eventually we'd like to. So anyway, John Cena's question, how to be black?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to bring in Tyrese here. So in order to be black, you gotta go into the gotta go to the hood. You gotta steal your cars. You gotta get your coffee. What are you doing?
What is that?
He recorded Snapchat.
Just a short little 10-second
Is that on your
video.
story?
Yes.
So to be a plaque, first you need to find someone that will purchase you. And after you are purchased, you must do their work for them that they are too lazy to do.
Oh my gosh, Skylar, you can't say that.
And this is why we would get demonetized.
It's making the cut.
Question answered.
Hey, I know your IP.
Do you?
Yeah, it's 98.4.66. Go hack Skylar. This is a perfect time to bring up my next article. Okay, so I'm not sure if you guys follow them, but Casey Neistat has been making...
Casey Neistat. Looks like a cave.
Casey Neistat and a bunch of people have been working on Beam News, which is a news network that CNN currently owns. And so, what?
He looks. He
Think so?
looks like a
It
caveman.
is.
Well, they're not working directly with CNN. CNN is just saying, hey, you can do whatever you want. Enjoy.
Who?
CNN.
No, who's working with CNN?
Beam.
Who did you say? Person.
Casey
Casey
Neistat.
Neistat. Yeah.
He looks like a caveman.
Does he?
Yeah.
He does look... He has some odd facial features.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Like me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Skylar, yeah. So anyway, they did a story on
What are you
Confederate
dancing?
statues. They did a story on Confederate statues and how people wanted to take them down. And so there was how it was like a controversy, basically. What? Do you have an opinion on this already?
I have an opinion on liberals and their protests.
I'd like to hear it. Go ahead. Go.
They should all be purged.
What?
Okay. I mean,
Okay then.
you're gonna protest things that don't even represent slavery, such as let's talk about the rebel flag that was the reason that the Dukes of Hazzard was taken off of TV.
The what?
The Dukes of Hazzard. I don't know if I'm sure if any of you watched the show, it would have been you. Have you ever seen
No,
the show?
I've never seen
Okay.
it.
Well, it's a pretty good show, pretty cool show. I think you would have liked it.
I would've.
And there was a car. There's a car, and the car had a rebel flag on it. And because the car had a rebel flag, a bunch of insane, psychopathic, feminist liberals, a bunch of people started to protest, and the show got taken off of TV because of the rebel flag. And I mean, it's not hard to learn about history. I mean, they're against things saying that it supports slavery when it doesn't even support slavery.
It's not. Yeah.
Also, what about the $20 bill? Andrew Jackson is on the $20 bill.
That's probably why
Trail
they're...
of Tears.
Aren't they changing it to Harriet Tubman?
I mean,
Why?
would you rather have Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill? I wouldn't.
She has the word tub.
I'd rather have
on it.
Andrew Jackson. I mean,
She's like a bad
he had a pretty
girl.
nice kill
She's got
streak.
her
She's
hair-
like
Anyway.
the best.
I mean, how
Oh,
many people did he kill?
we're
Like
gonna
what?
get
100 million
demonetized.
or something like that.
Okay, we don't monetize Max.
I know.
How many people died in the Trail of Tears? Like 100 million or something like that.
I don't know, probably.
Man, what a nice kill streak.
How many died?
Give me my nuke.
That's a lot of nukes.
4,000.
What?
4,000.
It's still a lot of
how many
nukes.
How many people died due to Andrew Jackson?
Still a lot.
I feel like it's a lot more than that.
a.
Regardless, still
I don't have an answer for
supported murdering of other people. And I mean, Native Americans weren't our slaves. The black people were our slaves. So we should have more sympathy towards the Native Americans. I'm saying this because, if we originally treated them harshly,
We didn't
Let's
treat
continue
them
the-
harshly.
let's-
The English
let's
and the
continue-
Spanish.
let's
that. Oh my god.
no, that's not what I was saying. But if we're supporting any racial group that endured hardships, it should be the Native Americans, because we had more peaceful relationships with them than black people.
Yeah, okay, I see where you're coming from.
And
Sort of.
and I'm not quite knowledgeable on all the protests and Antifa and all this stuff.
Okay, so here's the point. I didn't mean for that to go into that tangent. Also, that's why this show is called Detour. We couldn't explain that on the last one because
we didn't come up with a name at that point.
Yeah, we waited until after we recorded.
That's why the thumbnail says we came up with a name.
Yeah.
Ah!
So yeah, this podcast is called Detour because we go on a ton of tangents. But anyway, a Robert E. Lee statue was torn down in Dallas.
I don't know who that guy is.
He was a Confederate general, I believe.
I don't know history.
And so, yeah.
I mean,
America, right? Woohoo.
I think they should be left up because it's like a
It's historical.
I think it's a representation of us overcoming the problems of the country.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't change.
Continue.
That's
okay. You went like you were going to list off a bunch of points.
Yeah, I guess so.
My father told me that Christopher Columbus statue was defaced.
Why? Why?
Well, I don't know. Probably because Christopher Columbus supported, bad stuff. But I don't care if every statue gets taken down. It doesn't matter to me. The statues don't.
Yeah.
They represent nothing to me, and I don't care about them.
Mm-hmm.
However, I think if if you're upset about things that happened hundreds of years ago, obviously, you're upset about things that are now illegal. Yet you're making illegal actions in order to show you're upset.
Right.
Like defacing statues.
Yeah.
And starting riots. And it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't work. You can't change history no matter how many
it's literally
you
like
tear down though.
Man, I know.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Like it doesn't matter if you tear down a statue, that's not gonna change what happened in the past. So why would they get so butthurt about the fact that, hey, this guy had slaves?
Slavery, it happens. People need to get over it.
Yeah, I think their main argument is that they think that by keeping it up, people are supporting slavery, which doesn't make sense.
That makes no sense. It's illegal.
What about like modern slavery? There's you hear protests about trafficking. You hear a bunch of protests about slavery that happened hundreds of years ago, but what about slavery that's happening today?
Yeah,
in third world countries.
Yeah,
and they just don't care about it. And it's like,
what the heck?
It's definitely.
I'm sure they would care about it if it actually happened to them, though.
All right. Do we want more news, or do we have topipics that we?
Let's pick something new. Hurricane Irma. Let's talk about Hurricane Irma.
Yeah, that's a great thing to bring up. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, if you don't know about this, then you literally are living under a rock. If you don't know about this, then you should start flying south.
You should go down to Miami for a week and see how that works out for you.
Then
it's literally a giant Mario Kart racetrack now. It's covered in sand.
Nice.
I know, it's great improv, isn't it?
Nice.
I never took any classes either.
Hurricane Harvey hit Texas
Steve Harvey is a nice guy.
Yeah, Hurricane Steve Harvey hit Texas last week, I believe. Last week?
Something like that. It was a week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so Hurricane Harvey hit, and it was devastating. And also, Joel Osteen I want to talk about, too.
Ooh,
Joel
Osteen.
Osteen.
I don't know what happened.
We won't get onto that
you'll find out about him in a minute.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But then Hurricane Irma just comes up out of nowhere and is like, hey, I'm
Hold
here too.
my beer. I can do this.
Yeah, so Hurricane Irma is right now at a Category 6, someone said?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. What? No, that was yesterday. Never mind. But yeah, Category 6 is what Hurricane Irma is at,
Yeah.
I think.
It was more powerful than the one that they based all the ratings off of.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
I don't know.
It's true. It was more powerful than one in 1932 that they based everything off of.
I believe you.
Okay, good boy. Anyway.
So anyway, yeah, it's at a Category 6, or maybe 5.
Right now it's at a Category 6.
My father told me about this video he was watching on YouTube, where this person was talking about how several hurricanes have happened, like, on the same day, just different years, on the date that, like, these happened, one of these happened. all devastating hurricanes. And my dad said the person just randomly started talking about, out of nowhere, just started talking about how the results of aliens. Aliens are giving us these natural disasters.
I saw a meme that was it was God spinning a fidget spinner and he drops it and he causes the hurricanes.
Man, he's dropping a lot of them then. Because,
because there are 2 more coming in.
Yeah, we got the one. Isn't there one
we got
forming in the Gulf? Jose. And there's another one in the Gulf.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of that one is.
It's like,
but
it starts with a K. I know that, like Ketra or something like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
Maybe Keemstar.
Yeah, it's Killer Keemstar.
Hurricane Killer Keemstar.
Yeah. What is up as it's going over Florida?
I hope so. That'd be good.
That would be great.
Oh, they're going in order of the alphabet. It looks like.
That's what they do for all natural disasters.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
No, but then there was Katrina. Have we already gotten through the whole alphabet?
Yeah, several times.
Wow.
Yeah, and when
I has to use the bathroom.
Go use the bathroom.
Where's
then,
the bathroom?
Baby girl.
Okay, so we'll take a break right now then.
Okay.
But yeah. Hurricane Irma. I guess this is the end. That was an abrupt end to this conversation. But
Hey,
yeah.
should you cut out the part where I said I had to use the bathroom because I used
pick this
improper
up again
grammar
later.
Okay. Is that what you really
we can
want?
continue talking about the hurricanes after the break.
Maybe. But if you guys do want to donate, we're gonna find.
Isn't it weird how so many natural disasters are happening in such a short amount of
I
time?
know, it's crazy.
Do you guys think
weird.
it's
It's
warming?
China. No, it's China.
It's China?
Okay. I'm going to explain to you why global warming isn't an issue.
Oh, okay.
My physics teacher said it's not an issue, so it's not an issue. He's a physics and astronomy teacher. I'm sure he knows some stuff about that. But so we were doing this assignment in physics lab where we had scattered points on a graph, and we wanted to make the points closer together. And he said how to do that, and I said, well, just zoom in. And he said, okay, that's a cheating way to do it. And then he went on to say that that's a lot of the time when you see global warming graphs, that's what they do. They just zoom in on it, and he says that it's not really an issue. And I'm inclined to believe him because he's a physics teacher, and I'm sure he's knowledgeable on that. And
I feel like there is global warming, but it's
I mean, obviously, like
over. Like,
yeah.
You know what
global
I mean?
warming exists, but just I think it's
they're over
exaggerating
it.
Yeah,
exaggerating it.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, hey, by 2020, New York will be underwater. No, I don't think.
I don't believe that.
Yeah,
either. That seems pretty.
Yeah, that seems
okay.
kind of no.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna take a break here. If you do want to donate to the hurricane victims, I'm gonna find a donation thing for direct relief or something. So yeah, I'll leave that in the description. Why are you laughing?
You should probably do that again.
Why? What did I say?
Well, we were laughing, so.
Okay.
No,
why
just
were you
just
laughing?
keep going. I don't know. We just started laughing.
I'm very confused.
Spontaneous laughter, my dude.
That's kind of weird. Why you do that?
Football.
Why I do what?
Why you would do that?
The donation thing?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case,
You
you know,
gotta
Jose
get the
comes
word
along.
out there, Skylar.
But who cares?
Who cares?
I saw a meme once.
Who cares about the hurricane victims?
They're all southern states.
That's a good point. Leave them to die.
Yeah.
Oof, that's cruel.
I'm just kidding.
I have family down there, dude.
All right. So yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, here
is some
ad
of your
time.
scheduled music time.
Ad time. Okay. Bye.
That's their elevator.
Come to McDonald's to order.
Burger King, King of the Whopper.
All right. Ad time.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Welcome to ad time. Ad time is where we talk about the ads. Currently, we don't have any ads because we're a small podcast and we don't get sponsors. So if you have a business that you'd like to promote, just let us know by going to bit.do/tdtpc, link in the description below, and leave us a message on the contact form there, and we can work out a deal with you and your business to get your sponsor on the podcast. Alright, on to ad number 2. Okay, so ad number 2 is an actual ad, but of our sister company. Arcana Music. Arcana Music is a music outlet for small creators, so if you like music, you can keep Arcana Music in your head, or there's a link down below, I think, to our YouTube page, or it's in our recommended channels on our main channel page, or it's at the end of this video. I mean, there's so many options. Just go over to our YouTube channel and subscribe there. And if you are a small creator, you can head over to bit.do/Arcanum and you can submit your demo to help us get started up, because that's what we need to get started up, is we need music submissions, because, you know, a music outlet should have some music. So yeah, if you are a small creator, or if you know small creators, tell them or tell yourself to go over to bit.do/Arcanum and send in your demo. Alright, time for ad number 3. Alright, welcome to ad 3. And ad 3 is a big thank you to everyone listening to this podcast, and everyone who has listened and subscribed to the podcast and the previous episodes of the podcast, and those of you who are listening to this podcast at this point, because this is the most boring part of the podcast. This is me talking about news and stuff, which is boring. I mean, I realize we discuss actual news in the podcast, but this is like the podcast news, which is sort of boring. So, hi, welcome, and thank you to you and everyone who has been listening to the podcast, because we appreciate your time that you have devoted to this podcast. I know last time it was about an hour and 20 minutes. I don't know how you sat through that whole thing. I realize I had to sit through that whole thing, but I don't realize how you sat through that whole thing. So thanks for sitting through that whole thing. So yeah, thanks to everyone listening. And if you haven't listened already, or if you are new to the podcast, make sure you subscribe and leave a like for us, because it helps us out a lot. And if you are listening on iTunes or haven't yet and would like to support us there, if you leave a review, that's going to help us out a lot. Just it'll take less than 5 minutes. Just say, hey, love your podcast, and leave us a pretty good star rating, or a bad star rating, and tell us what we need to improve. So yeah, thanks everybody for listening. And now we will go back to the podcast. Enjoy the rest of the Detour podcast, episode 2.
Timmy Turner? I am Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Thank you for finding my long-lost son, Dale Dimmadome, heir to the Dimsdale Dimmadome fortune. If there is anything I can ever do to repay you for your kindness, all you need to do is ask.
Doug Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome?
That's right.
Father of Dale Dimmadome?
Yes.
Nice.
You're hot.
Thanks, Daddy.
What?
Let's start a protest because Donald Trump is too good of a president.
No.
Yeah.
He's a Cheeto. He's too sexy. He's a Cheeto. Okay,
Anyway.
welcome back to the
Okay.
Detour podcast.
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
You can't do that, because then I have to edit that. I have to edit the audio.
Just
so that
change
we-
his
Sorry.
voice.
Sorry.
Just change the pitch of his voice.
Yeah, just lower me.
Killer Keemstar.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
anyway,
So I was at swim practice the other night, and there was this kid.
Dab.
He was like, "Hey, have you guys got a dab bone?" We were like, "What the heck is a dab bone?" And he's like, "It's what lets you dab." And he dabs on me, and I was like, "Oh my
Wait,
god!"
did he say dab after he dabbed?
No, he dabbed during his dab.
But did he say it's what let you dabs? Or
Yeah,
it's,
no, he
it's
was
what
like,
let you
it lets you dabs.
Or did he say it lets you dab? Did he say dab when he dabbed? Because that would have
No.
been even funnier.
It lets me dab.
Oh. But if you went, it lets you dab, that would have been funnier. If he said dab while he was dabbing.
I don't think he was trying to be funny.
No,
I think that's just how
I'm pretty sure he was
ninth
100% serious
Wait,
asking me
he-
that question.
He was a freshman?
Exactly.
No, he was a child.
Oh, you said ninth grader.
No, I didn't. I said
You said
No,
ninth
I
grader.
said he was 9.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
actually probably about 9 years old. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty-
Maybe I
it's
accidentally said 9th grader. I guess
So,
I'll find out when I'm
upstairs.
editing this podcast.
Upstairs, I saw an item that said buffalo on it.
Okay.
pretty Buff State. Wolves.
Do you know where you purchased that?
Where did you see that?
On the table.
Table. There, I saw it.
My guess is the BFLO store. And
Okay. Anyway.
My topic was about the BFLO
Okay,
store.
go ahead.
It's a stupid store and it shouldn't exist.
What?
It's a stupid store and it shouldn't exist.
And why's that?
Who wants to wear clothing that has the area code they live on it? Okay, first of all, you're telling everyone where you live. Well, I mean, state, not a big deal. But, city?
City, essentially, yeah, like the region.
Yeah. So you're giving people a kind of a fixed area and where you live. Also, I've always kind of thought clothing that, like, says where you're from, or just clothing that says a state or country on it is kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when I went to Canada, my mom's like, let's get a Canada shirt. And I'm like, no. She didn't say it like that. But...
Anyway. My mom never told me to get a Canada shirt.
Anyway. Yeah. And they have an entire store just devoted to items that have things.
Yeah, I wouldn't never buy anything there.
Yeah, I think your parents might have.
Which store are we talking about?
I think your parents might have.
Maybe they did. But anyway,
it's Team Martin.
Team Martin.
Team Martin 2. Listen, I don't unsubscribe to people I don't watch anymore. I don't want to play footsies right now. Maybe later. Ask again later.
Okay.
In the bathroom at the...
Alright, did you have something you wanted to say?
Huh?
You look like you have something you want to say.
I have diarrhea.
Erectile dysfunction.
Oh, did we ever talk about the fact that we're going to get a guest on the podcast for the next episode?
No, we didn't.
So yeah, we're going to have a guest on the next podcast. We're not sure who yet, but...
Should be pretty interesting.
Yeah, to have someone else on here. We're not entirely sure yet, or I'm not entirely sure yet if the microphones will pick him up or her up very well.
Thanks.
Hopefully they will, because this setup in here isn't very good for four-person.
Person can sit on Max's lap.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I'm comfy.
I don't really want to have three people around that one microphone, though, so we'll have...
Why?
Well, then the
two
person
people.
can sit on your lap.
Okay, perfect.
Gotta even it out somehow.
Yes. Okay, so... did Max have a topic to talk about? Max, do you have any topic? Or wait, no, you already talked about the pool. Zoomies, yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, so I'm the type of person that just avoids anything that's hipster-esque.
Yeah, I know. But they don't, so good job.
Good job.
For example,
this store.
For example, I haven't watched any
I didn't
portion of 13 Reasons Why. I hate that show. Haven't watched any of it. Haven't watched Rick and Morty. I watched a portion of Rick and Morty and I absolutely hate it.
Why?
Several reasons.
Oh, baby.
And by nature, I hated Zoomies because I thought it was like a hipster store.
Hey, this is where just cut out the part of the name, okay? Editing Tyler. This is where got his OF shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
What is OF?
I don't know.
And if you throw another F on it, it'll say off.
Oof.
I'm like,
no, it'll say off.
Were you in? Yeah, you were in that class. Yeah.
Huh? Yeah,
It'll say
we know.
off.
It was like, hey, if you add an F to that shirt, it'll say oof.
Yeah, it said OF.
You're gonna have to
and it
cut
was
that
like,
out.
wait a minute, no. If you throw another F on there, it'll say
I'll just throw
off.
bleeps on top of the names.
Yeah.
We should try to get P on here too.
You should just put a bleep
Yeah,
before
yeah,
and a bleep
definitely.
after the name so the person just forgets about it. Like, beep, beep. Wait, what? The person will be like, what? Anyway, so naturally I hated Zoomies because I thought it was like a hipster store.
Uh-huh.
However, it is a hipster store. After going in there, I went with, and
Of course.
it is a hipster store. However, I do like some of the apparel in there.
Okay.
But, so the night before I went there, I watched this YouTube video and it was Life of a Zoomies Employee.
Mhm.
And this person was, what?
That's just a funny. It's funny. Okay.
No, like it was like a
It's like-
mocking video. He was mocking Zoomies employees.
Yeah, of course.
And it was just like, basically what he was pretending to act like was a stoner, but like all excited, but had energy and had intention. And it's like, so as soon as I walk in the store, this dude who's looking at some stuff, the employee, he's like, hey, or something, whatever. He's like, hey, dudes, or hey, bros. And then he, like, does this. I'm like, oh, God, no. He follows us over to where we're going, and then he talks about how he shows me his cuts and talks about how he cut himself longboarding there, and then like he calls like shirts that he likes. He's like, "This is the dankest," and then I'll say a swear word like dankest feces swear word.
Okay, yeah.
Ever or whatever. He's like, "Yeah, man, I like this stuff. It's pretty dank," and it's just like, stop.
See, the thing is, I use dank as an adjective, but just it's satirical, you know.
Yeah. And oh man, and he's like, "So how many times?" I think he said, "How many times do you come here a day?" or something like that. Something weird like that. And I'm like, "This is my first time here." And he said, "Oh, first timers!" And he went like this again, and we high five.
By the way, went like this. He's talking about the hang 10.
Like the call me symbol, but
Yeah.
it's like shaky.
Yeah, I think it's called a shaka or something.
Shaka.
I don't know. Hang 10.
Anyways, this guy, he was like, you could tell he was probably, well, no, you couldn't. He's probably the type
Yeah,
of
it's a
guy.
shaka.
He's probably the type of guy that vapes. Let's put that out there. Man,
Have
Nice.
you ever vaped?
Yeah.
No, drugs are bad.
Vapes
Drugs,
don't
that's
have
not a
drugs.
drug.
Well,
It's
there
not
are
a drug.
there are juices that have nicotine,
Yeah.
But no.
the ones that don't, it was basically just flavored air.
It's pretty sick.
like
It's pretty dank, dude.
Hey, show us your vape tricks.
Whoa, he made a
Whoa.
donut.
Yeah.
That was cool, dude.
It
Nice.
was sick. It was dank.
Anyways,
wasn't
Azumi's experience, it was nice and not nice.
it?
And then I got home and I watched a video again, Life as Azumi's Employee, and it like perfectly described the two.
That's pretty good. Okay. Since we're still upbeat and not like in a depressing conversation, let's talk about the rare white giraffe spotted in Kenya. This stuff is wild. Look at these things.
This stuff is wild.
Wonder how it tastes.
Look at it.
It's albino. It's the albino from our school. That one guy that sits at our table. Yeah, that guy.
Nitsua?
And girl, and the other girl that is.
Yeah.
Adnalem and Nitsua?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah. I'm gonna reverse that just for myself, just to see how accurate of a pronunciation that was.
It's probably not an accurate pronunciation, but it's an accurate spelling.
Yeah.
Just
So anyway,
I don't know. Just go.
it's
yeah.
probably Adnilem. That's probably the pronunciation.
Okay. So yeah, white giraffes. Those are cool.
Nitsua. That's probably the pronunciation.
Yeah. Okay. So there's another thing.
Anime.
There's another thing here.
Do you watch Nitsua?
Do you watch Nitsua?
How many people did we just offend?
I don't know. Every weeb ever.
So anyway,
What if
people have very strong feelings about wearing socks to bed. This is a Twitter Moments thing from September 13th.
My mother kind of has a strong feeling about that.
Really? Okay, so first off, what do you guys usually do? Socks or no socks?
Well,
no socks.
No socks?
I used to do socks. However,
I do socks only when it's really cold in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's going to help.
Yeah, it actually really does.
Really?
Yeah, throw wool socks.
Well, yeah,
on.
it holds in the heat.
Yeah.
Oh well, I don't know about you, but what I do is I just wrap my comforter around me like I'm a burrito. So that's how I just how I sleep.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I used to do no socks. I used to do socks, however, and now I do no socks.
Yeah, I'm sort of like, I don't have a real preference. It's mainly just how my feet are feeling. Like, if they feel like, okay, they've been constrained or they're tired, then I'll take them off. But not my feet, my socks.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. If my socks are constrained and tired, then I'll take them off.
Yeah.
I'll take my feet off.
Well, no,
and
if
just
my
leave the
feet are
socks on.
constrained and
No,
tired.
no.
Then I'll
If your-
take the
if your
socks off.
If your socks are constrained and tired, then you'll take your feet off.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And then it's just a loose bag of cotton.
No. The shape is still there. It's just the sock.
It's full of blood.
Yeah.
It's full of
And
blood,
everything
yeah.
else.
So you take the foot skin off. The skin of the foot.
You take everything else out.
But
and
like,
just leave the
you
blood.
can use it as a cup.
Do you eat the
It's like
skin?
it's hollow and it's full of blood. You just
Yeah,
dump
you
the
eat the skin,
You can,
yeah.
like,
Okay, perfect.
dump the blood out and use it as a cup.
Then the next morning you just put a new pair of skin on.
Yeah.
Some people saying, I can't trust you if you wear socks to bed. If you sleep with socks on, I don't know you. Shrek wears socks to bed. He is a disgusting monster. What kind of a psycho wears socks to bed? What kind of socko?
I feel like John Cena wears socks to bed because then people could actually see him. You know?
That was an interesting statement.
Billabong.
What's your opinion on wearing socks to bed? 13%,
like 8
yeah,
times.
always. 13% only when it's cold. 13% occasionally because lazy. And 61% never. What the heck is wrong with you?
I like those chances.
Weird,
But
man.
64% isn't a passing grade in school, so.
It was 61%, man. Come on.
That's
No,
worse.
it couldn't have been.
Yeah, 13, 13, 13.
And 61?
Yeah.
20, 39. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I am. I just looked at the thing. Yeah, I know I am. Anyway. North Korea fires a second ballistic missile over Japan.
I'm so sick of hearing about this North Korea crap.
I want to die.
I mean, if they're gonna do it, they would have probably done it.
Think so?
Yes.
Maybe not.
They need to make sure their missiles
Who's
and
gonna
their nuclear
quick question.
bombs
How
are
many
strong
times do
enough.
they need to test?
Quick question. Who's gonna win? A bunch of starving North Korean babies, or a bunch of fat American McDonald eaters? Who's gonna win?
Canada.
Yeah, Canada's gonna end up
Canada
winning this.
always wins.
So I know this. It's kind of on topic, but it's also kind of off topic. I watched this video, and it was the North Korean refugee person who escaped their country.
Yeah.
He was explaining about life in North Korea, and he said that in North Korea, in all the halls and schools there would be pictures of American soldiers like brutally doing things to people to try to implant in their brains that we're terrible people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like they'd have pictures of American soldiers putting nails into women's heads and stuff.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Swanky.
Wow. Max has recently, or I guess it's only been today, he said swanky.
Yeah, I've
all
been
day
saying
today.
swanky all day, and I don't know where I heard it. I don't know when I heard it, but it's stuck in my head. And
It kind of sounds like it could be used as like chill.
I looked up what swanky means. It means expensive or rare. So I say swanky all the time for some reason, and I use it as a form of like cool.
I would
Like,
use
hey,
it as
that's
like,
swanky.
chill.
But like, hey, that's cool.
I would use it as a form of like a form of chill.
That's
or
what
something. I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna go hang swanky.
I kind of use it like Squanch from Rick and Morty.
What?
It's interchangeable.
Good.
It's interchangeable with everything.
Yeah. So you don't
Like Smurf from the Smurfs.
Yeah. Wow,
Nice.
that's Smurfs. Holy crow.
Holy crow.
Holy Smurf. Holy Squanch.
I squanch my family. I don't expect you to understand that, Tyler, but it was really bad.
That's
Call me
Skylar.
I said Skylar.
You said Tyler.
No,
I'm
you said
pretty
Tyler.
sure.
You said Tyler. We'll play it back.
Oof.
Maybe the Mandela effect just happened.
Maybe.
Maybe we should just like.
I don't know if I liked the video you recommended me about the Mandela effect because I feel like it's because then it ruins the magic of it, you know? Because then he just disproves it, and it's like, but
That's the good thing,
was
though.
sending me a
I know, but it's
McDonald's memes
like
called
I'd rather
Happy Meal.
just believe it's possible.
You can't say.
21 minutes ago. That doesn't seem right. But anyway, London Underground,
Has
which I
fallen.
assume... London Underground, which I assume is like a subway type thing. I don't really know. But, apparently there was a terror attack. 29 have been hurt.
Yeah, that did happen.
An
Today.
explosion on a tube train. So that's crazy.
Can I talk
They're
about?
calling it a terrorist attack.
Did we talk about this last time?
No.
How school shooters are pathetic. Like how few people they kill.
No.
No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna talk about this now. So,
Skylar.
are you gonna cut this out?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna
Probably.
say that it's pathetic. 29 hurt.
This isn't a school shooter.
This is-
I know. I'm just saying 29 hurt.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. On a bus, right? On
None
a bus,
seriously
on a train.
life-threatening or anything.
Okay. Is it really hard? Okay, I know it's not hard. You can purchase the parts and build your own AR-15, or you can literally just go purchase one from some store in America. You need certain licenses. All you need to do, go into a place where there are a lot of people, start aiming, and it's not hard, honestly. I mean, I can kill more people than injure 29. Just give me a gun. Honestly, you don't even need an AR-15. Just get a pistol with, like, I don't know, 7 rounds. Grab another mag, probably kill at least 10 people. I mean, honestly. No, it's serious, though. Like, when you hear about these school shootings, 1 injured, 3 in the hospital, 0 dead. Like,
Oh my god, Skylar.
oh, God.
Okay, I don't know why I'm about to factor into this argument, but if I'm really going to contribute to this conversation, I think one of the reasons is because a lot of school shooters are mentally ill.
Okay, but what about this terrorist? What about terrorists?
I don't know.
Terrorists aren't mentally ill.
I'm gonna have to cut that out, I think.
Are you?
That's crazy.
But I mean, why use a bomb when you can use a gun, honestly? It's more fun that way, too, because, like, in a bomb, you'll be killing with a bomb, you'll be killing yourself.
You have to
Bomb,
cut this
you'll
out.
be killing yourself. With a gun, you don't have to kill yourself. And then you can have the excitement of the police chasing you and whatever. You can have that fun excitement.
You're gonna have to cut this out.
And then you can end even more lives then.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I survived the Holocaust twin experiment.
Oh my god.
BuzzFeed video.
Of course BuzzFeed did that.
I like BuzzFeed.
I don't.
Sometimes.
I just fell onto my mic.
I used to like.
Whoops.
I kind of still like, but I haven't seen them in a while. Those X dollar versus X dollar videos.
Yeah, I think
$5
those are
burger.
out of the trend now.
That's dumb.
They uploaded some recently.
I don't know. I don't pay attention to BuzzFeed. How would I know?
I don't understand why everyone hates BuzzFeed.
Everyone does not hate
I
BuzzFeed.
don't-
There are a ton of people that like BuzzFeed.
I don't understand why there's a good amount of people that dislike BuzzFeed.
I don't like it.
Well, but why though?
Because they're annoying.
It's annoying.
Like,
yeah.
what do you mean?
No.
What is the?
Is it because of
point?
Snapchat? If they weren't on Snapchat like that, is it due to
No.
Snapchat?
Whoa, why is my computer lagging so much?
No,
What-
it's just
what's about-
their
what-
content. I don't like it.
So don't subscribe.
I didn't.
So how is it annoying? Is it in your Is it in your sub boxes?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they advertise everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, they started advertising on
Everywhere.
YouTube now, which is annoying. Okay, so the next thing is apparently Elon Musk says that. Yeah, I know. This is why I added this, because I knew you would enjoy an Elon Musk story. He says that Tesla will reveal their semi-truck beast next month. Did you hear about this?
No.
So I think if this is the same thing that I heard about, it's going to be a semi truck, but it's going to have like a bunch of batteries in the back basically. So it's going to be an electric. It's going to be electric, and so you just like switch out the batteries as they die, so that way you can go on long trips. What do you think of that? Not a good idea?
No.
No?
No.
Give me feedback.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Why not?
if you say a battery lasts, I don't know, 8 hours.
Sure.
You're going on a road trip from.
Well, it's going to be longer than that because.
Is it?
Yeah, because like a phone battery can last 8 hours.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure I watched a BuzzFeed video where they took like the Tesla Model X and they drove across the country and they had to stop at a charging station like 3 times every 24 hours.
Okay, whatever.
Anyways, let's say it lasts somewhere around 8 hours, 10 hours, something like
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
How far is it? Can you drive to California from here?
Yeah.
It's what, like 2,000 miles away or something crazy like that, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that,
Yeah,
yeah.
anyways, 10 hours per battery. How many batteries is it going to have?
I don't know the exact number.
Let's
I
say
just
you're
came up with
driving at an average of 40 miles an hour. That's 400 miles every 10 hours.
Mhm.
So say it had 5 batteries. That's 2,000 miles. You couldn't even get from here to California without having to charge any of the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So it's kind of more of a short distance kind of thing than rather a.
But then again,
Also, here's the big thing. I believe it's the first fully electric semi-truck.
I
So
think
it's
it could have
still
been
very
good.
impressive.
I think it could have been good.
It could have been
It had
good.
potential.
Okay. Yeah.
I like how he has multiple batteries in it and you switch them out. I think that's a good idea.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I haven't done my own research on it.
Was that just your idea?
No, I've heard from other people that that's what he's doing. So I don't I haven't.
If that's the case, I think that's a pretty good idea. But I mean, how useful is that going to be? And also, let's consider the price point.
Oh yeah.
Probably going to be at least 6 figures, is my guess.
Heavy-duty, all-electric truck program at Tesla, led by Jerome Gillian.
Maybe not 6 figures, but like at least 40
Be
grand.
pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty expensive.
Can we get an actual
And
description?
the majority of people that drive trucks, I don't think they make like crazy money like that, where they could just go buy a
That depends on the company they work for. Some of them earn big bucks. Some of them don't.
true. But I mean, is it a good enough investment to purchase? I don't know about that. I don't know.
Plus, 90% of the guys that do trucking don't actually own the trucks.
Yeah.
They take them from the company.
So I guess it'd be a company investment.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a description. It looks like it's
I'm sure
by
they can
Musk.
sometimes bring them home, but that wouldn't be...
It's a heavy-duty, long-range semi-truck, so it has the highest weight capability and with long range. So essentially, it's meant to alleviate the heavy-duty trucking loads. And this is something which people do not today think is possible. They think the truck doesn't have enough power or it doesn't have enough range. And then with the Tesla Semi, we want to show that an electric truck actually can out-torque any diesel semi. And if you had a tug-of-war competition, the Tesla Semi, what will tug... This is a horribly written article.
Great.
But basically they're saying it's going to be stronger than a diesel.
Okay. So
It doesn't give any... Like, it says it's long range, it doesn't give any actual...
as I listened to that, upon further thought, I realized that a lot of gas money is probably spent while trucking.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm absolutely, it's going to alleviate money spent on gas. However, is the price of the vehicle going to be so low that they'll still be making a profit from it? You know?
That
I doubt
Tesla
that.
will still be making a profit?
No, I mean, not profit, but people won't be losing money in the end.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
they'll be
okay.
benefiting more than they are spending.
Business
Yeah.
works, yeah.
That's a big thing, too.
I don't
yeah.
know about that because the Tesla Model X is like 100 grand. And that's an SUV.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's 80 grand. I don't know. This is a semi truck.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it'll be worth a lot.
It'll probably be pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty swanky.
I just remembered. Last
Friday
what are we
night,
at?
we danced on tabletop.
Last episode. Right now we're at 30 minutes into the second part, so we'll take 15 more minutes, I guess. Last episode we talked about the Cheetos pop-up restaurant in New York.
Oh man, I forgot
Yeah,
about
dude,
that.
that was nice.
So apparently it was pretty good.
Yeah.
People liked it. Let's just get a little... It was called the Spotted Cheetah. I don't think we actually got the name of it. It was called the Spotted Cheetah.
Swanky.
Stupid Forbes ads.
I like Forbes. You know, have you ever gone to like the Forbes website?
Look at that. It looks so fancy. Yeah, I'm on the Forbes website right now.
I like how when you go to the Forbes website, it'll give you a quote of the day every day.
Look at
A
that.
new quote. I like that.
That actually looks pretty good.
I
Yeah.
wonder how much it costs.
I don't know. Probably pretty much.
You think they have high prices?
Probably. Like, it was only a pop-up restaurant. It was only up for 3 days. So I'm going to say yes because it was exclusive and it was created by this chef who was pretty popular. Anne Burrell.
Gordon Ramsay.
That guy is such a savage.
Have you seen the comparisons of him with adults versus him with like the kids in those episodes? Like,
Does he swear more at the kids? Because that's what I would do.
No. He swears less at the kid.
So yeah, looks like that Cheetos restaurant was pretty good. I hope they put one somewhere near Buffalo because I'd love to try one.
Yeet bleep.
What?
What?
Hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Why do you have hand sanitizer?
I like hand sanitizer.
Is it yours? I think it's
I'm against hand sanitizer.
really.
Why?
We learned in Living Environment why it's bad.
Oh, because it
It leaves all the resistant germs alive, and they just breed and make more resistant germs.
Yeah,
Yoey.
it's a good point.
So I don't use it.
You know who uses a lot of hand sanitizer?
Who uses a lot of hand
Cena.
sanitizer? Really?
Yeah.
Name bleeps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name bleeps there. He
Put bleeps in between all the words.
during English today. He went up and got hand sanitizer at least 4 times during class.
During what?
Interesting.
In what?
In English.
Wow.
Yeah, during 4 times. Or
During 4 times.
About 4 times during the class, he went and opened got like a bunch of hand sanitizer.
Interesting.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
He'd come back, he was like... It's really disgusting.
Hey, could you make that sound like right near the microphone, like this close? Perfect. That's gonna be a soundboard.
It's gonna echo so hard because he had the headphones.
Yeah, I'm gonna
on,
add
dude.
that to the soundboard thing.
You want me to do it again without these on?
Sure. Just in case.
Go for it, man.
Everybody, get excited.
Life is complicated.
So good. So good.
Ugh.
So yeah. All right. So I think we've covered all the moments and we've covered everything. All the news.
Where do you get all this news from?
Twitter and Reddit.
Like, do you browse this in your free time?
Not in my free time. Like I did it yesterday and today. Like
Compare?
right before it. Yeah.
How do you find it?
I go on the Twitter Moments thing, and then I also just go on to a couple of news subreddits, like r/NotTheOnion and r/news, r/weird news. Yeah.
Nice. Anyway.
And then also just stuff I hear about. I'll add that too. Alright guys, sorry. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, sorry about that. We had to take a little break because we had to watch my brother, but we are back now.
He's a very interesting specimen.
We have a very swanky
Yeah, so
setup
we're going to
here.
actually talk about my little brother for some reason because Skylar is interested. So Skylar, tell us a little bit about...
Do you want me to mention the story about my talk with the guidance counselor?
Yeah.
Okay. So... well, Tyler mentioned that he likes his neighbor's son more than his brother, his youngest brother, due to the fact that his neighbor's son is more sociable. And
Didn't want that out in public, but alright, go ahead.
it's okay.
keep going.
You gonna cut that out? Do you want me to say something else?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Keep going.
He'll cut out whatever he wants to cut out.
So I had a talk with the guidance counselor a while ago, and I said that I think schooling should be imposed on children younger than age, 5, 4 area. I think we should start schooling children at a younger age. And the guidance counselor, one of the guidance counselors at the school I go to, told me that it wouldn't really make sense because your memory doesn't actually develop until around age 3, and from age 3 to age 5 is a crucial area in your life where you basically develop empathy. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. And you develop empathy by just social interactions with other people, being around others and other kids your age and all that.
Yeah.
So you can understand feelings.
So schooling younger would result in...
Yeah.
What would it result in?
If you don't feel empathy, you have antisocial personality disorder, which is also known as being psychopathic or sociopathic.
Right.
And psychopaths are more intense than sociopaths, but yeah. So basically, is schooling at the youngest age we would start schooling is like 3.5.
Right. Yeah.
And
that's actually when Chase started out.
yeah, and around that age is actually when people make social connections and they start to develop empathy.
Okay.
So it's not good to school around to be in a school setting like we are around that age.
Very interesting.
So, and what I was going to say was, I think your brother will not develop empathy.
No?
No.
Good conversation.
Nagasaki.
Let's talk about something that's different. Let's talk about jeans.
Jeans.
Yes,
Like-
pairs of jeans.
Pairs of jeans.
Okay. I am against joggers.
Joggers?
Joggers.
Alright.
That's exactly it.
Wait, what is that? Is
That's
that Night at the
exactly
Roxbury
how
song?
I came up with this topic too.
That's
I looked over and saw
wait,
Venom products.
That's the
and
Night at the
I-
Roxbury song, isn't it? Wait, what is it? What song is it?
No. I was thinking of
Do it again.
the
No,
the running song.
Running Man?
What
What song is that?
I don't know, but I like it.
I don't know either.
I think it's like Workout or something like that.
No.
I'm pretty
It gets
sure.
played in gym a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Workout.
nobody knew the nobody knew
Wait,
the name
like
of the
you're
song.
all ready for this?
Yeah, are y'all ready for this?
Yeah, it's I think it's just called "Y'all Ready for This" or "Get Ready for This" or something.
It's Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Oh,
Space Jam.
come on and slam.
Come on.
So what did you want to talk about jeans, Max?
I just wanted to talk about jeans, like how you're now wearing a pair of jeans on your head.
Yeah.
And it's very pretty.
Yeah, I am. Fancy stuff. All right, so is it time to wrap the podcast up?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. That ending was very... I mean, in the final cut, it'll be abrupt, I think, because I'm just going to cut everything that we just said out because it was very boring and parts of it were offensive.
Anyway,
No,
this
Muslim-
is your
it's okay to
host,
talk about
Killer
Muslims.
Keemstar, and we thank you for watching our video / podcast, listening to it, and it's pretty ladank and
Pretty swanky.
it was pretty swanky. So
Squanch.
It was.
I think I'll have a
squanchy.
lot to put in the description of this podcast.
So please
Yeah.
come and join us next time. Give me a bro fist. Yay!
All right. Thanks for listening to the Detour podcast. You can check us out at... Or no, this is all in the end card. I don't know why I was going to advertise all of our stuff. You're going to hear this anyway. So yeah, thanks for listening. You can listen to episode 1 on our YouTube page or on iTunes. And you can always listen to the latest episode at our website, which will be in the description, or at bit.do/tdtpc. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, or listening rather. Thanks for listening. This has been the Detour Podcast. I'm Tyler.
I'm Max. That's Skylar.
Yeah! Alright. I'm going to take these pants off my head now. Thanks for listening to the Detour Podcast, and we
Take
will...
the pants off your waist.
No.
Swanky.
Did you say spanky?
Spank me.
Alright. Thanks
Okay.
for listening. We will catch you next...
On the flip side.
On the flip side. The Detour Podcast is brought to you by the makers of Arcanum. If you're a small artist who wants more publicity, head over to bit.do/Arcanum, send us your demo, and we will feature you on our YouTube channel for completely free. Big thank you to Monstercat for providing us with Are We Still Young by Grant as our theme music. Links to Monstercat's channel, as well as links to buy the song that you are listening to right now, can be found in the description below. Thanks again to everyone listening, and we will catch you next time on the Detour Podcast.